Hello and welcome to another video. This weekend we've been to Operation Market Harborough. This is the grand finale, a parade of all of the tanks at the end of the show. While I was recording all weekend, it didn't seem quite right to try and squeeze this into the end of another video.
You got this view, do you? Go on, spread that down.
Thanks to some hot weather the day before, the tanks had been kicking up quite a lot of dust. So we start this video with the former RAF fire engine going around dampening down the ground. For a lot of people, based on their reactions, this was one of the highlights of the weekend. I took a few different cameras with me, so you will notice the angle change a few times. That last video was recorded for an Instagram story, but it was worth keeping in. This parade starts with all of the tanks going around for one lap before being lined up in a formation. Once that's happened, they open the gates and the public are able to walk around.
Followed by another scimitar passes, if you were here earlier, that combat vehicle reconnaissance tract. Or for some of the older blokes, if you look at the Scorpion tank there, it's the Action Man tank of some years ago.
I know a lot of you will be looking forward to hearing the sounds of the tanks, and there's also an audio commentary. From this point on, I'll keep the voiceover to a minimum, but I will join you again at the end of the video.
See the one further forward? That's the exact one that's different is the one at the front of that fire line, which has a shorter barrel, shorter thin barrel.
Now the CBRT followed by a 432, FV432. It's British Army Armoured Personnel Carrier. This one was actually done up, got extra armour bolted on the side. The turret was used as actual scimitar turret, but this is basically a paint job and a bit of a mock-up that was being used for film recently. Got an Abbott, self-propelled gun with 105mm gun on, that's driving on now. And we've got some of the Second World War armour starting up, so there's our Centaur. So that's the Second World War M24, the Chaffee tank, the little light tank. It's driving on there now with the star on the turret, followed by the Centaur, the British tank. Looks like a Cromwell, part of the Cromwell family, but basically just had a different engine, a Liberty engine in the back. And then the Cullender tank, the M3 Grant tank there, which was used on the firing range, the American World War II Grant, the holes in the turret and the side of the armour. Followed by the M36, American tank destroyer called the Jackson, a 90mm gun. This particular one saw service with the Yugoslav army post-war, supplied by the Americans, and it's got a much more modern T-54 engine they put in the back to keep it going. Soviet era T-55 tank. Followed by the Centurion ARV, that's the one that was dug out the hole by the dozer. And then we got the Leopard tank following up on the rear there. Soviet era T-55 tank.
Two on the top.
Followed it by the Centurion ARV, that's the one that was dug out the hole by the dozer. And then we got the Leopard tank following up on the rear there. And right at the back, coming on the arena, the Gepard, the German Leopard tank with the anti-aircraft system on the top.
That's that two-stroke diesel on that.
Yeah. Looks like a diesel.
No.
Yeah. Looks like 8 cylinders.
So as they start parking the vehicles up, just to let you know, that World War II tank park, that's open now, so if you want to work your way around, we'll open the fence line so you can get in and get up close to the vehicles once they're all there and parked up. It'll take a couple of minutes because they're bringing them in one at a time, obviously, and so there'll be quite a selection there. And as I mentioned earlier in the day, if you are going in to have a closer look, just watch those hot exhausts. They'll still be quite warm from the running around they've been doing. So that's on the right hand side of the arena if you want to go and have a closer look at them.
What? Where? Where?
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, quite amazing lineup of armour, and the crews are all there. Hopefully once the engines are off they can all hear you. Give them a round of applause. They put a lot of effort.
Now we're coming to the end of the video. I just wanted to say thanks for joining me. Operation Market Harborough happens every year around the first weekend in August. If you've been or you're looking forward to going next year, let me know in the comments below.
We'll be opening those barriers in just a moment so you can go in and have a closer look, meet the crews and get your photographs. I think they just want to try and
Join me again next week where I share more footage from the rest of the event. Until then, see you soon.